and deliver on this big stage. Welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on last season's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Nittany Lions will kick it away to start us off. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And remember, the last time these teams met, it came right down to the wire.
Well, Chris, there's so many great rivalry games we all look forward to every single year. But with these two teams, it just always seems to be a tight matchup.
And here's the handoff. Pulls the ball behind the line. Offense recovers the fumble. He keeps going.
Oh, my gosh, the defense is attacking that football. That ball's on the ground. They almost come up with a turnover on the first play of the game.
Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. Buckeyes will line up to boot it away. Offense goes backwards on this drive. He's on to punt it away now. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The Nittany Lions offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Kirk, not often these days you see a matchup as good as this between two elite running backs. Two guys with a focal point of the offense.
And talking to them this week, you know they are both hyped up to go against each other. Both looking for bragging rights. Can't wait to see who ends up playing better.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. Right down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Close to the tight end. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. Touchdown, Penn State. This quarterback on fire today. And Kirk, how important is that to get off to a positive start, to draw first blood in a rivalry game like this?
Well, Chris, as you know, in a rivalry game, there's so much emotion. So to be able to put a touchdown on the board first just sets the tone for a big day.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. And here's the return from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. It's reeled in. It's Jackson. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. And completion makes it 2nd and short. Back to throw. It's Sayin. A short completion with the tight end. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touch.
First down here for this offense. They'll run it to the left. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold.
They trapped him for a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Let's it fly to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. That play will move the sticks, set them up first down at the 42.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday at our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket to the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Breaks a tackle on the play, makes a decent gain.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
Here we go, third and short on the 7th play of this drive. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. 0 running room, stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
The Buckeyes will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
He'll hand it off. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Graham down the middle. It's Singleton. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? He's got a man down the middle, and they convert on 3rd down, moving the football to the 35.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Now it's 2nd down here. On the ground, it's Allen. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Dropping back, it's Allen. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. And the wideout goes in motion. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the 1st quarter to establish the lead, the 2nd quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
So they'll try to add to the lead now to the PAT. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0.
That makes the score Penn State 14, Ohio State 0.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Well, that's a beautiful run here for the first down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Defender flag for being a little too aggressive. Offense gets 15 and a fresh set of downs. The Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. Using his legs, it's Donaldson. He's past the marker and still going. And make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and hopping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He tests the middle. He gets stuffed. That run goes nowhere. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Can he get there on the ground? And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Hey, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was 3rd down and inches, over the shoulder, get the first down.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. 2nd and goal for the offense. Back to pass. It's Sayin. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
Love to see the positive yards here. Down inside the 10-yard line, you're looking for anything to get closer to the goal line. Now it's going to set up.
And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Oh, the defense completely blows it here. They lose the tight end. He's a real option for this quarterback, especially on 3rd and goal. I'm surprised they wouldn't put a big safety or a linebacker right on top of him. He's open. Quarterback made the throw, and they got a touchdown.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
And the pass is incomplete. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best. This quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Promising start with the drive, but now 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Quick throw over the middle. Makes the catch downfield. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29. The Nittany Lions looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Quick throw, the catch is made. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Getting set. Here's second down. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they spotted inches short of a first down. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Offense breaks a huddle and gets set. It's third down. To the air, it's Aller. Looking for his big tight end. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State.
Chris, that's his second touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
Set to kick it away.
And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, they told us all week that they thought they had an opportunity to get this tight end the football, and here they are early in the game showing that they mean business.
Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. What a snag by the junior receiver.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Again makes it second and medium. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Pump over the middle. It's Tate. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. Short connection to the tight end here. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
He'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking downfield. It's Sayin. Pass rush closing in. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
At first down, sack a surprise and moves him back into fringe field goal range. Looking to do on second and long. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception in this football game.
Now they line up to kick the extra point.
Is on for the extra point.
The extra point is good. Down by a touchdown, 21-14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? There's the handoff. They test the middle there, but get nothing. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
And all week, the Buckeyes and Nittany Lions tried to bottle up their emotions, but things just boiled over in that first half. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Still 2 quarters to go in this incredible regional showdown between two of the winningest programs in football.
The Buckeyes will kick this away to begin the second half. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Really tough to run a good counter play when the linebackers aren't filled at all. This time they get down in a hurry into the line of scrimmage to make that play.
On the run, he'll let it go. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down. And the Nittany Lions will hustle to the line here to run the hurry out. Off the play fake on first down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Ball handed off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
To the air, it's Allen. Caught in the backfield, it's Allen. There's a loss after the completion. It's a good play by the defense.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a third down.
Pulls it in. It's Allen. Oh, and he didn't get there. The defense makes a stop against this excellent third down offense. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. This will be a long-range attempt, 51 yards out. The kick is no good. And the lead remains at 7 after the miss.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They'll run it here. He finds some space. Muscles past the defender. They get him down, but a solid run by the freshman.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Dropping back, it's Sayin. It's an out-out, the catch made. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
They're going to run it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. The Buckeyes will have to punt this one away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. It's a shotgun run call. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Strong defense there. They stuff the run and makes it 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Quick throw caught on the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
For the offense getting set, this is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Scanning the field. It's Allen. Running back has it on a screen now. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Nittany Lions will send their punt team onto the field. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. 2nd down after that previous play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Tate. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Incomplete, but yeah, here comes a penalty marker now. That should be a drive-extending 1st down. That penalty will be a coaching point in position meetings this week. I'm sure that player is going to get an earful from the coach. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Trying to find room. It's Jackson. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. We're
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Tight end goes in motion. Here comes a handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. The Buckeyes are going to keep this drive moving. Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's the tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
They bring him down after a short gain there.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Dropping back, it's Sayin. Pass caught, can he get in? They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert, come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And the defense bringing out some big bodies to stop the run. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Urgency here in the fourth quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
I'll tell you what, considering they've been out there for a long time on this drive, they sure showed a lot of endurance there, coming up with a big stop. And now it's 4th and goal. And as an offensive coordinator and head coach, with this kind of drive, it just seems like you'd be missing something by not coming away with a touchdown.
The decision to go for it doesn't work out this time. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. And the result is going to be a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
So following the safety, it's a free kick. They'll boot it away from the 20. Breaks it over space.
Return brings it out to the 40. And your Ohio State Buckeyes will take over 1st and 10.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Sayin. To dart to the left side. And makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a 1st down. That'll put him over 150 yards today. Kirk, he is putting on. So hang on here. We've got a timeout as the coach wants the officials to take another look. He thinks he might have a shot at getting this overturned. So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Here we go. Crucial play coming up. It's 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, he just missed his receiver there on 3rd and short. Now you got to think in the 4th quarter, 4th and short, you got to try to cut into this lead. You might want to go for this here to keep thinking about 6 points.
He finds the running back for a 4th down catch. Brought down to the 22 to first down, very near the red zone now. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. He hands it off from the gun. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. The back's got it. To test the middle and get stuffed. That is just not open for business today.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. To throw, it's Sayin. Makes a quick grab. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. 1st and goal, and the offense punch it in and claim the lead here in the 4th quarter. Hand off to the right side. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made on the out route. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
It's a good job by this defense rallying the football to keep him out of the end zone. Now we've got 3rd and goal. You got to roll the dice as a defensive coordinator. Maybe bring the blitz. Anything you can do to offset the timing between this quarterback and his group of receivers.
They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Ohio State. They jump on top here in the final minute.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go.
Coach deciding to keep the offense out there, go for a 2-point conversion, and extend the lead to 3. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And he's taken down, doesn't get rid of the ball, and the 2-point conversion does not work. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Fields it just outside the goal line. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. The first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. On 1st down, it's play action. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. Offense operates at the plus 46 after that huge gain. To throw, it's Allen. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration.
That's the kind of matchup we hope for. This team